5 previous Sabine events have been in our top 10 for the lowest winning weights ever. So we expect the same exact thing every single tournament here below 50 pounds. But this is what's important. Every single bass here this week is going to be important.
This is the Maximum Player Bassmaster Elite on the Sabine River.
This place is a grind.
Well, there ain't no sense in living past tense to get back wasted time. The word spreads quick like a wildfire, and small towns don't keep quiet. But they're gonna know the truth, 'cause I ain't gonna lie when I say you draw me on like I don't know. Throw me away like I was.
Well, this is the worst place I've ever fished, and there's a lot of bugs and not a lot of bass. I only caught 3 keepers yesterday in practice. This place is a grind. But I'm trying some stuff way up the river here, seeing if there's any fish. Just a way to catch a limit. It's hard to find a way just to catch a limit. 12 inchers, hard to find in this place. But need to figure a way out to catch some keepers. There's one creek that I fished in yesterday that I caught 3 keepers out of, so worst comes to worst, we're gonna go fishing there all day and junk fish and hope to catch 5 keepers. Bugs everywhere. We're gonna go try to see if we can get in this pond up here, and if not, we're getting the hell out of here. No fucking way. They're fat, dude. If I could figure them out up here, that'd be so sick. Dude, that's a keeper. Go back into that current work. No way. No way! Dude, these bugs are unbelievable.
You said you hate me, I said, well, shit, please. That's no for me, I make the peace with the same old shit, just different ways. I'll take a hit and I'll ride a hook and go back to sleep. Everyone's a fan, calling me a coward, like I'm the one to blame for their happy never after. Talk all your shit and get I'll send a note from the road. Wish you the best of battle, spinning out of control. There's something crazy like finally getting where it went. Change of plans, I take a hit, I'll write a song. You're mad again. Everyone's a fan, calling me a
Midday update, I haven't caught anything. And I've caught some little tiny ones, but this place is very tough. But we're switching locations and trying to find some fish, and it's tough to even catch a keeper. The water's super muddy, the wind's blowing in all the muddy water all into these creeks that have been cleaner all week, so it's making the tough fishing even tougher. And you're actually able to catch some fish yesterday, but now the places where there was fish, you can't even catch any. So it's definitely one of the toughest places I've ever fished before in my life, but you got to keep looking around and try to find some cleaner water that we can catch some fish out of. But it's tough to do because this place is so big and so many creeks and trees and all kinds of stuff that you have to get around. So hopefully we can find some.
spinning out of control. thinking lately it'll finally clean, and oh, there's something crazy like finally.
Alright, so practice is over, and it's been very tough to catch fish out here. So I don't know exactly what's going to happen tomorrow. I wish that I had a better idea of what's going on at this place, but it's definitely a weird place. Never been here before, so it's a strange one. It doesn't even feel like I'm at an Elite Series tournament right now, because we just had a back-to-back from Lake Fork to here, so it's kind of strange that we're already at another tournament. It feels weird, you know, and traveling straight from there to here, but we'll see how tomorrow goes. I always try to have a good mindset going into the tournament, but it's definitely one of the toughest practices I've ever had, for sure, for a bass tournament. Just haven't caught a bunch of fish. I've caught some tiny ones and a few keepers, but man, it's so tough to catch a keeper out here. The water keeps coming up and it's dirty, and the lake right above this is Toledo Bend. You'd think it would be good fishing down through here, but it's also connected to the ocean, and there's a tide, and they're ripping like all the floodgates from Toledo Bend down through the Sabine, so it's raised the water level tremendously, and the whole place is chocolate milk, and it's just tough to catch them. Yesterday I found an area that looked good, and I caught some fish in it. And then today I went back in that same area, and it was 3 feet higher than it has been, and it was chocolate milk, and I didn't catch one. So it's definitely changing every single day, but we got to adjust, and probably going to go somewhere that I haven't even been to tomorrow, honestly, just because this place, it seems like you just got to go fishing. So that's what we're going to try to do. We're just going to try to go probably somewhere new and just go fishing and have fun with it. Try to catch five keeper bass and maybe mix in a nice one, which a nice one out here is 1.5 to 2 pounder. So if we can get one of those, that'd be cool. But I don't think it's going to take much to get a check. Been seeming like it's very tough to catch. Definitely tough to catch double digits. Double digits seems like in the past, like 10 pounds plus has been in the top 10. So those are very tough bags to catch. So just gonna go out there and try to have fun and make the most of it, and never know what can happen. It's fishing, so I'm excited to just go out there and go fishing. But we definitely could be on a better body of water at a better time of year. But we'll see what happens.
Maxi Tire Bassmaster Elite in beautiful Orange, Texas. We officially kick off the second half of the 2025 Progressive Bassmaster Elite Series. Had a big win in our last event, took them exactly 5 Elite Series events to become Elite Series champion from Birmingham, Alabama. Tucker Stitt. Win from California.
not gonna zero. This place sucks.
Speaking of Sundays, took a win last Sunday from Birmingham, Alabama, Tucker Smith. Different week this week. One fish here today. Tougher day for Tucker Smith. One fish for 1 pound, 11 ounces. Puts you in 60th place right now, but comebacks are fun.
Yeah, I want to go try to catch 10 pounds tomorrow, but last tournament, last week, it was the best day I've ever had on the water. Today was the worst day I've ever had on the water, so let's go catch 10 pounds tomorrow and get back in this thing.
You will definitely be back in it if you catch 10 tomorrow.
Well, today was the toughest day I've ever had fishing a tournament. I caught one keeper for 1 pound and 11 ounces. So it was very tough today. I just didn't get on much. I ran a bunch of stuff that I fished in practice and had some bites, and it just wasn't happening. Water came up and got super dirty, and I think I was going behind a lot of people too, so just got in a bad area. Or I don't know, it could have been a good area. I just didn't catch them, but got to do it tomorrow somehow. We need to catch like 10 pounds and try to get back in this thing, but it's possible. They're definitely out there. We're going to go somewhere new tomorrow and just go fishing, try to have fun. But it's definitely not easy. Caught some tiny ones today, but it's crazy coming from Lake Fork, having the best event of my life, to having today, which was the worst day of a tournament that I've ever had. So fishing is very humbling, and you got to go through the bad to get the good. So we're gonna go hopefully catch some tomorrow and try to catch 10 pounds, double digits, and get back in this thing.
Anglers in the field, the quest to get inside the top 50 and keep your tournament alive and make it into semi-final Saturday for the 6th stop of 2020. Had a big win in our last event, took him exactly 5 Elite Series events to become an Elite Series champion. From Birmingham, Alabama, Tucker Smith. 5 fish here today. Gonna rally himself some Angler of the Year points, and as he battles it out with his roommate for Dakota Lithium Rookie of the Year. 7 pounds 10 ounces, so a better day today. 9 pounds 5 ounces. Gonna call an end to his tournament, but what a trip to Texas he has. Showed up in Texas as an Elite Series rookie, and now rolls out of Texas as an Elite Series champion. And hey, unfortunately not gonna be fishing this weekend, but as I said, Texas treated you pretty good this time around.
Yeah, it was Lake Fork was amazing, and then we get here and it's a little bit tougher for sure, but I caught that 3-pounder today and I was pumped up, man. I fished hard all day, only got 5 keeper bites and got them all on the boat, so it was a good time. Ran all around this place, and you know, maybe when we come back the water will be a little bit lower, we can catch a lot more.
Things are going pretty good for you in the Elite Series. We love having you.
Well, today was really tough, but it was a lot better than the first day, yesterday, and actually kind of figured something out today. Ended up catching a 3-pounder, which is a big one out here, and I just wish I would have gone to that place the first day, man. I was questioning going, and I was running down there the first day of the tournament, and there were so many boats headed that way, so I just turned around and came back and fished by the ramp, and I should have gone the first day, and probably would have caught a limit and made the cut. So you live and you learn, and it's really frustrating to, you know, have that happen and have one fish on the first day. But I caught 7-10 today, and it's hard to make up ground when you only catch one, so it is what it is.